Hello students, in this video we are going to teach you how to mix calcium hydroxide cement. Calcium hydroxide cement is one of the most commonly used cements in dentistry. It has a karyostatic property and produces an alkaline environment which makes it difficult for bacteria to propagate in the cavity. So let's get started. Now here we have calcium hydroxide cement which is supplied in a two-paste form. One is the base and the other is the catalyst, and we are going to mix the two pastes together on a mixing pad to get our calcium hydroxide cement. Calcium hydroxide that we are using is the cetic type, which is used as a liner beneath restorations. But we have another type of calcium hydroxide which is used in endodontics, and this calcium hydroxide is the non-setting type, which means that it will not harden upon application. This calcium hydroxide is supplied in the form of a syringe, and it's a creamy paste-like material which is inserted into the canal system for disinfection purposes. So this is the mixing pad which we are going to use for mixing our base and catalyst together. And then we have the cement spatula, which is used for generally mixing all kinds of cements in dentistry. We are also going to use it for mixing calcium hydroxide cement. You see it has a long flat blade on either side, which is ideal for mixing cements. Next we have a Dickel applicator. A Dickel applicator has a small ball end on either side, and this is ideal for placement of calcium hydroxide cement inside the cavity preparation. You can also use this for mixing the base and catalyst together. Now this probe we are going to use for removing the excess cement that has been accidentally applied on the walls of the cavity preparation. Now, this is the proximal box of a typical class 2 restoration, and I'm going to show you how to apply calcium hydroxide cement on the axial wall. Now these other walls, the buccal, the lingual and the gingival floor, we are going to keep them free of any kind of calcium hydroxide cement. Now we are going to take the base and the catalyst in equal quantities on the mixing pad and mix them together. These two pastes nicely until a uniform color and consistency is obtained. Then we are going to take a blob of calcium hydroxide cement on the Dickel applicator and place it on the axial wall of our preparation. We will adapt it nicely along the surface of the axial wall in a thin layer of about 0.5 to 1 millimeter. Now we will use a probe to remove the excess cement applied on the walls other than the axial wall. Now we have a calcium hydroxide lining placed in our proximal box for class 2 cavity preparation.